after the many months of trying,
For him.
I finally got it. I finally got it.
I've had mine.
He's had his for a
I've
while.
had mine.
So, it's been a year.
It has been a year.
It's been a year since the release of the PlayStation 5.
It has.
Just over a year anyway. And boy,
You finally got yours.
I finally got mine, bro.
Finally got yours.
Do you know what? I'm gonna bring it out. I finally got mine. I finally got a PlayStation 5.
That's a thick beast right
This is
there.
a thick baby right here, man. This baby is fat. Like, first of all, when I went to my friend's house, he had this one. The sexy black controller as well, innit? Get me?
Mismatching, but we'll get
it is what it is, man. There's a reason why I bought the black controller anyway. But when I went to my friend's house, because he had one, I said, why is this so massive? Because what's crazy is that you and him both have the digital one, and I said this is a thick
and ours is well, this is subjective to me, but ours is smaller looking.
Yes.
Compared to yours.
Yes.
Because that's big.
It's big.
If that was in my house, I would see it. Like it's inevitable. Like I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Like it's big.
Someone breaks into your house, that's the first thing they're seeing. So you better make sure it's
huge.
locked away nicely. But yeah, let's talk about how much of an Armageddon was caused when this boy first released.
What do you mean by that?
Scalpers.
Okay.
Lack of stock.
Yep.
Pandemic.
To which there is still.
Which, yeah.
Both pandemic and lack of PS5.
Oh, a year later, nothing's changed. This video could have been made in 2020,
and no one would ever know.
And no one would have ever noticed. Like, but
today is December 10th for those who are watching.
Exactly. But yeah, it's been an absolute madness, and even it's still, I would say it's better in terms of like getting one. It is a bit better than last year. Last year was near physically impossible.
I think you're saying that though because you've got one now.
Is that rich? Yeah, like it's easy getting rich. You just got to work hard.
Like simply put, I feel like he feels that way because he's finally got one. Because I cannot lie, if you don't have a PS5, life is stress.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to get one.
It's not easy.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
Because
like Argos stock's dead, Curry's stock dead. Like unless
GameStop dead.
Like unless you're a VIP, quote unquote, which is what they're kind of trying to call this whole system of like being in the queue to get PS5s and all that kind of stuff. If you're not in that queue, hold tight, you.
Yeah. It is. It has been difficult, and obviously credit to people them that plugged me, tell me, get me. But yeah, I can agree. The way the scalpers have been legit scalping the thing has been very rude, like very, very rude, and I think it's just made it so much more difficult. Like people are like, yeah, they want to get one for Christmas. Forget about it.
Kids ain't gonna be happy this Christmas. They weren't last Christmas either.
Just get them a Switch OLED. I think it'll be alright.
It's another year without PS5, my darlings.
Yeah, so. But it's gonna be interesting in terms of how things transition for this boy, just because of the impact it's had this year, both positive and negative. But mainly the negative isn't really to do with the PlayStation itself. It's just more to do with people's reception towards it and trying to acclaim it.
Yeah, I would say that.
Let's talk about your thing.
Oh, mine. I too got one, guys.
Yeah.
So this is mine.
This is his one.
This is my one.
It's a digital baby.
Digital. See, look at the symmetry. Look at the symmetry.
Yeah, my thing's just.
You see the symmetry, guys?
I like it.
It just looks nice.
It's imperfect.
Like, cause for me, I'm like very particular.
Minimalists.
That and also very particular with my things. So I like things to look nice.
Yeah.
To look beautiful in their ways, because as much as I am a disc kind of person, because sometimes I do like to get, collector's editions, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
The offset like disc drive just kind of threw me off.
So what would you want it to just be like slap bang here or something?
Or something, man. Like they could have Sony, you could have done something.
Yeah, could have. Product design team could have done something.
Like a little something,
Yeah.
But yeah, the fact is, like, on one side kind of threw me off. So I was like, let me just get the all digital thing.
And do you know what though? Like even it's funny that I got a disc. I'll be very.
I'm a controller.
Oh yeah,
got a white one.
That's why I bought my black one. It just makes sense. But even looking at the disc one now, I'm kind of sitting there thinking, especially within the last year and a bit, I've transitioned a lot into getting digital games, especially with PlayStation Plus, having discounted games, because I'm not spending £70 for a freshly new release game. That is not happening. But sometimes I always get this just in case, the offset chance.
That makes sense.
That maybe Deathloop might be £30 somewhere.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that
cool,
makes sense.
rather than just paying 45 quid for it. Do you know what I mean?
It definitely makes sense.
I've
always, well, not always, but as I said, unless I'm buying like collector's editions of games, I've always really been like a digital person.
A digital person, innit? Yeah, 100.
My internet's fast enough.
Do you know what I mean? So you can hack it either way. Do you know what I didn't realize? Well, I did realize, but having the controller, first of all, it's a lot. It's I feel like it's significantly heavier than the PlayStation 4 one.
Yeah,
you could feel the weight.
Yeah, but I feel like it's a good weight though.
Yes.
It's not like oh my god, I can't play this game heavy.
Yeah.
Like it's got a nice weight to it.
It's got a good feel to it.
Like the triggers are very nice. I don't feel like these triggers are gonna get either one stuck like PS4 ones did, and two, they're not really gonna they're not gonna become loose like PS4 ones are either. Especially for my fellow first person shooter games.
I was even about to get to that.
And driving games people who hold down this button for
dear life.
For dear life. Like you don't need to press that hard onto it.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to like you don't need to do all that. You just need to, feather or whatever, all that kind of stuff. But they seem quite significant. Yeah. And they feel like they'll hold up for quite a while.
They're pretty durable controllers. Like you can definitely feel it. And one thing I really loved is that for me, I mainly play Call of Duty on my PlayStation 5, along with Miles Morales as well. But
yeah, that's your triggers. Is that what you want to talk about?
Yeah, the triggers are beautiful, man. Especially in COD. What they've done that's so beautiful is various guns have different trigger points.
Yeah.
So some, as soon as you twitch it, boom, gun's gone.
But some of them you got
to push it a bit more, and it's nice. Like I love that. Like I love how developers are really starting to kind of put in effort into thinking, how can we make these controllers?
Yeah, they're thinking about the whole sensory
experience.
So because even just recently I finally bought a headset. Finally got a SteelSeries.
Nice.
And that one came with like 3D audio.
Yeah.
So like it's really, really sick to hear like different, because again, for my first person shooter people, and even just like what's it called, sensory stimulated gamers, having that type of experience where you can like feel fully immersed in the game, from hearing to touch to all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It really
immerses you in that experience.
It really drives home the experience.
It's proper serious. And also, you can speak and mic through your controller.
Yes, you can. I don't use it all that much.
Yeah.
But it's good to have.
I did say that when I do get a PS5, I was going to be one of those Call of Duty donnies. I just chat shit on the mic. But I ended up I was like, as soon as I log in, I was like, nah, I just slap mute on it.
Yeah.
Which is sick.
Which is also another good feature.
Yeah.
Mute button right on the controller.
Yeah.
Right on the controller. Literally, as I boot up my PS5, it's literally on mute straight away.
Just on straight away. Yeah.
And then if I need to unmute, then I'll unmute. But it's on mute straight away, so that if I do play like a single player game, I'm not talking.
Yeah.
Or should I say, I'm not caught off guard talking some shit.
Yeah.
So
they've done a really good job, I think, in really adapting the gamer experience to this console, and I will give PlayStation a lot of credit for that, even down to sort of the
silence. Yeah. The silence.
Yeah. If you have a PS4 Pro, you basically got a Boeing 747 in your yard. Yeah.
But then again, it's early days. It's only a year of having these consoles.
Yeah.
So as more games come out, as more extensive games come out, we'll see how quiet it can get. Because sometimes I do play Destiny and I can hear like some humming, but at the same time, it's known to do the whole humming thing.
Yeah, of course.
Like people have like done articles on the humming already. But the humming is not, it's not a deterrent from from playing any games because it is still significantly quieter than the PS4. So.
Yeah. I am very excited to see what the future of PlayStation 5 looks like. I'm very excited to see what games are going to come out. For me, I'm just waiting for God of War to come out. I just want to, I need to fight Thor. And I need to grab his hammer and have that as an unlockable item to you as dog. So for me, that's an anticipated game that I'm just waiting for. Are there any other games that you are like, yo?
Yes. All the Insomniac ones.
Yeah. Oh my days, Spider-Man 2.
So Spider-Man 2. Wolverine. Yeah, that's it actually. I was gonna say Venom, but Venom is in Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2.
But yeah, the Insomniac games.
Yeah,
because Spider-Man 1. It's not called Spider-Man 1, but Spider-Man.
And Miles Morales.
Beautiful games. Beautiful. Love them. Love them.
Best PlayStation exclusive games. Like.
Period.
Hands down. Hands down. The way it controls, literally since I've got this, I've only played Miles Morales and Call of Duty.
Yep. And even when you, so for those who've played Spider-Man on PS4, it's an experience. When it's on PS5 though,
it's an experience.
It's a movie.
Yeah.
It's a movie. Because like from performance and quality mode to even just playing with the controller.
Yeah.
Mate.
Like you can hear like the whip of the web.
Yep.
When you controller. Just like like it's
and also like because you have the adaptive triggers.
Yes.
When you swing, you can feel like
it's
quality.
Beautiful.
So yeah, those are my anticipated games for the PS5.
Yeah, that's a very good.
But that's next year.
Yeah. I really do hope we see more gameplay stuff next year from Insomniac Games, especially with the Marvel universe that they're trying to expand into, which is. I can't even.
I've tweeted it before and I'll tweet it again. Insomniac Games should be the only ones developing Marvel games.
Facts.
Because so far, apart from Square Enix, you've done a good job. You won Game of the Year. It's fine. I mean, not Game of the Year, but you won a Game Award.
Best Narrative.
Fair play to you. But I feel like Marvel should just hand all the Marvel games to Insomniac. Yeah. Because they do it well. They do it right.
Really well. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I have no doubt that if they make an Iron Man game.
Mate.
Bro.
Mate.
Oh my.
Anthem 3.0, not even 2.0.
Dog.
3.0.
It'll be the Anthem. It'll be the Anthem, bro. The definitive Anthem game.
The definitive edition.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm properly excited to see what the PlayStation 5 has to offer and what limits I think developers can really push 100%. The system into because it's a beauty.
Oh, actually, there's another game that I was anticipating, actually. Forspoken.
Oh my gosh, I was about to say that as well.
Because that game,
didn't they?
Yo,
I'm pretty sure that the
black female lead, by the way, guys. Inclusivity.
You got to respect that. But I'm pretty sure that the Unreal Engine that they showcased was pretty much a precursor to Forspoken.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because when I saw that, I was like, isn't this game the game that they basically showcased for Unreal Engine 5? I think it was, right? And I saw that and I said, I need that to be.
I need that game. I need it.
And Forspoken came out and I said, I need that game.
I need it, fam.
So that's a very good shout. Forspoken is going to be sick.
I don't care what kind of game it is. If it's not in my domain, it will be in my domain.
It will be there. It will be there.
Because before I said I won't play JRPGs, but if that game is a JRPG, I'll play that. Because I'm a graphics fiend. I'm a graphics fiend.
The traversal in that game, brother.
Yeah.
Looks mad.
It's crazy.
It looks mad. It looks mad. Nah.
Yeah. What? That game and the Insomniac games, listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
We're ready for it, man.
Listen.
So, Sony, you've done a good job. Well done. Keep doing well. Like, this is, man, it's a sexy console, man. I'll tell you that.
It's very good looking. Yeah. If it came in black, though, hi!
Listen, even like the mock-ups people were doing of like black with like the red light.
I mean, you can change it to a certain degree if you use like third party people like D-brand skins, for example. You know, because they've been owning that domain for time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the only way you can really get a black PS5 for now.
Yeah.
Up until Sony decide to do that right there.
Yeah, pretty much. So with that being said, let us know your thoughts on the PlayStation 5. Have you got one? Have you not? And if you don't, I'm not going to say why, but
because we all know why.
Because we all know why. But if you don't have one, you know, when would you like to get one? Is there a game that you're waiting for? Are you frustrated by the scalpers? Let us know. But also, let us know if you do have a PlayStation 5. What are your favorite games? What are some of your favorite features? You know, there's some UI and UX stuff that we missed out. Do you enjoy those too? What's your favorite part of this beautiful specimen? So, on that note, I've been Archie.
And I've been Yuri. Stay safe, stay gaming, and don't resell.
That's it, man. You scalpers, you resellers. Oh, got something for you.